Hi Taurus, this is Lena with Cicalia Botanicals. I'm here today to read you your December 2019 Tarot Horoscope. This is going to be a general reading. I'm using the Shadowscape deck. It's my favorite deck for your Celtic Cross spread today. I'll be clarifying certain cards if called upon to do so with this deck. This is the Deviant Tarot. And finally, Living with a Feather Heart. Actually, I think this is a Monty Oracle deck. This is a brand new deck to me, and I love it. And this is going to be, I'm going to pull a card that speaks to your general theme for this month. So first, just a few things I want to let you know about in terms of astrology for everyone this month. December 2nd is a big day. Mark that on your calendars. Jupiter moves into Capricorn. As a fellow Earth sign, this particular movement is probably going to be good for you so long as you are doing the work you need to be doing. If you're not doing the work you need to be doing, you're going to find some challenges that will force you to take a look at the work that you need to be doing. And it's up to you, of course, as a human being with free will, whether or not you choose to pursue it. However, if you choose to pursue it, this energy that will be with us all for the next year and 2 weeks will really support all the effort and the energies that you put into your focused, prioritized determination. So pare it down to the essentials of what you need to do, and do it, and you'll be supported in it, and you'll be very successful. The next date is going to be December 12th. That's going to be the full moon in Gemini. So you're really going to start to feel the need for change if you really need to make some changes. The more that you need to work on it in your life, the more this full moon is going to affect you. For many of us, this full moon is going to cause some distractions. Do your best to stay focused and realize this is going to be temporary as that full moon energy wanes. The next important date is December 20th. Just to note, Venus goes into Aquarius. So many people will be feeling more adventurous in their love, either their love life and relationships, or their love passions, their interests, even friendships, anything that you might have romantic feelings towards as well, or romanticized feelings towards. You'll have maybe taking more risks in things that you are passionate about, so it's potentially very exciting. The next date to look at is the solstice, which is on December 21st. This is a big holiday for me. It's the New Year, or the major holiday that I typically celebrate, the winter solstice. You're going to feel a draw or a pull to be more connected to those that you are already connected to. So deeper connections with friends and family, loved ones, significant others. And finally, December 26th, the new moon moves into Capricorn. So this is some serious manifestation energy. So this is especially geared towards professional projects. It's time to really get committed to the work, stay committed, do the work, and start to begin to manifest. So really, honestly, it would be like the next day, December 27th, when that moon is going into waxing energy again, where you're going to start to build momentum, and especially for those next 2 weeks until the full moon in January. So without further ado, I just want to let you know I have pre-shuffled the cards before starting the video, so you don't have to sit here and watch me shuffle. I connect with my spirit guides and my angels to help me do this work, and I've infused these decks with your energy, my audience's energy, Taurus, and specifically for a general overview reading for December of 2019. So I just want to let you know that I am specifically looking at topics of wellness and growth related to psychic development, professional, career development, entrepreneurship, and creative endeavors. If other topics such as finance and love should arise, I will mention them. But that is not the what I typically look at. So without further ado, I have for you, Taurus, I honor animals with reverence. So this is a really neat deck. I'm going to go ahead and set that aside and read from the book in a moment. Now for your Celtic cross spread, where you stand at the moment, what crosses you, what's behind you, what's shortly ahead of you. What are you thinking about in December 2019? What is Taurus feeling subconsciously deep down in December 2019? And Spirit, what advice, overall advice for Taurus, December 2019? External environment, concerns or issues, hopes and fears for Taurus. Oh, not that one. And final outcome, Taurus, December 2019. All right, let's take a look at what we have in the present position. Interesting, like Scorpio. I think it was Scorpio. Had Queen of Cups. So that's nice. You're going to be crossed by the devil. Okay, so you might be thinking about some relationship stuff. I know I just said I wasn't going to talk about that, but I have what you're thinking a lot about. You're thinking a lot about a King of Cups, and you're in the Queen of Cups moment. So you're probably in a serious relationship, a relationship that's moving more serious, or something that feels pretty solid. In the advice position, I have the Fool. What stands right behind you, the Ace of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm doing this a little out of order. Right in front of you, the Seven of Pentacles. Below you, the Ace of Cups. Backed over here, so advice. The Fool, starting new. What you can't help is the Queen of Swords. Hopes and fears, Six of Pentacles. So you're looking for some give and take here. And finally, the Eight of Pentacles, the Apprentice card. So I'd like to take a look at for you, maybe this person I'm not sure. There is definitely a person, a predominant person in this situation. I want some clarification on what kind of work does Taurus need to focus on for the month of December 2019. Three of Pentacles, working with others. The Fool, what are we starting? What are we starting new? Something you're worried about. I want more clarification on that. And in fact, I'm going to go back to my Shadowscapes deck. The Hermit, going it alone. Following your own path. No, that's what it is. All right, so let's take a look at your theme, and then I'll get to my interpretation of your reading. So I honor animals with reverence. It's a great little book that comes with this deck. In ancient Egypt, cats were held in high esteem and treated with great care. Royalty would dress their feline companions in golden adornments and happily allow them to eat off their plates. These sacred creatures helped protect the community food supply by fighting off mice and cobras. And punishment for harming a feline was incredibly severe. Bastet, an Egyptian goddess often represented as half feline, half woman, was worshipped as the safeguard of the pharaoh, the keeper of women's secrets, the goddess of home and childbirth, and the protectress of felines and their caretakers. The concept of the sacred nature of the animal, not just felines, has rippled through many cultures beyond Egypt, including the totemic animals of Native American tradition. Spirit animals with the shamanic philosophy, as well as spirit familiars in magical practice. In embodying the ideal of treating all animals with reverence, we find vision of every life as something to be cherished and a magic behind every life force, no matter how big or how small. Through observation and respect for the unique characteristics of each individual animal spirit, we can allow the opportunity to relate to and apply the archetypal energy each embodies to the fractal design of our soul's personality. In removing the ephemeral mask of the human ego, we are left with the perennial wisdom within the anima mundi, or world soul, the intrinsic, invisible spirit that permeates all life. So for those of you that have pets, they're probably going to be one of your bigger focuses this month, or possibly getting involved with animal rights activism, possibly getting a new pet, or even becoming more aware of animal farming, in industrial farming practices, and choosing to cut back on meat, going vegetarian, maybe vegan or meatless Mondays, or taking steps in your own personal life to honor animals and them being interconnected to us and the earth and the universe as a whole. So starting off the month, I see you actually like in a fairly good place, especially emotionally. So that's wonderful news. And shortly behind you, you've started something new, like a new foundation. So this could be a new business, a new home, possibly as well, or even a new relationship, at least a relationship that actually has a solid foundation. So you have a paternal figure possibly on your mind a lot this month, or a man that you are in love with, or an authority figure, a male authority figure that is a very either emotional but in a positive way, deeply caring person. This person is going to be on your mind quite a bit. What is crossing you? The devil. So I'm sorry, but it might be that some of you are dealing with addictions this month, and you're trying to move forward. Or you're trying to create new patterns and let go of some destructive patterns or destructive obsession. So this could be even with a person, or a mindset, or an attitude. And it's something that you are actually in control of. So I see only forward movement to where you're reaping some rewards of the Seven of Pentacles, but by still making sacrifices. By dealing with your demons. What is consuming you in an unhealthy fashion. You need to take a look at that. Look at it this month, and you have these energies behind you this month that are really going to help you do the work that you need to do. You've got some new emotions coming up, like something you could be thinking about having babies. You could be there's something being conceived, some new emotions, and I see them as overall pretty beautiful. There could be some new love, actually. So for this reading, Taurus might be dealing more with love this month. Even though I do see towards the end there's some stronger work energy. So your advice is to start anew, to start fresh. So I see that just behind you, though, you have kind of done that. So I see this more as you embracing this new foundation and jumping over the hurdles that are holding you back to fully commit to this new path. Fully commit. Another sign had something similar, actually. Then I have, for clarification, in that, like, you're really nervous about it. It's kind of keeping you up at night, and you really need to tread on your own path. Like, this isn't about acceptance from others. If you're worried about people thinking you're crazy or arguing with you about these decisions, like, it isn't up to them. This is your own path that you've come to through your own life experiences and your own wisdom. So push forward with confidence and with where you need to be. So what you might not be able to help is there might be a more maternal figure calling some shots that you have literally no control over. It is the Queen of Swords. There is a feminine energy that will be affecting your life. And she is not doing whatever it is that she's doing, is not out of malice, nor is it out of an emotional reaction. It is based in logic and reason. That's just something that you're gonna just have to learn to handle as it happens, because it is that aspect of this month will not be in your control. What your hopes and fears, I have the Six of Pentacles, so you're looking for some balance in some sort of relationship. Maybe your work situation, maybe you're putting in a lot of time and a lot of hours or a lot of energy or a lot of ideas, and you're starting, you don't really feel like it's balanced. Like, you're not getting compensated for really everything that you're doing. Like, you're giving and you're giving and you're giving, and you're really hoping that you get your equal share now. That you are taken care of, the way that you are taking care of this project or this company or even maybe this person. I see for you in your final outcome, the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So there's still more work to be done. I don't see you giving up on this project or job or person, especially since I think it is newer. It's a newer path, new-ish, within the last, I'd say, 6 months. You like to reap some more rewards, and you will start to reap some more rewards in the next 6 months. Maybe not everything that you want or hope, but I do see you're still like, this is a new role. Okay, so you're bringing a lot to the table, but whatever it is that you're doing, it's like a new angle. So you're still in apprenticeship mode. Like, there's still a lot that you are actually learning, or that you are learning from this project. So remember that that's part of what you're gaining. It's not just monetary value, it's experience and lessons and wisdom. And you will start to delegate some things that you don't need to be doing, and that's going to take loads off your plate. You're going to focus on more of the essentials, but I see you developing more partnerships, maybe getting a mentor or a teacher for the things that you need more help with, or learning, and skills that you need to acquire. I see you pursuing those, and I see this being more of a joint effort than you had imagined. So you're going down your own path, most definitely, but that doesn't mean you're going it alone. There's people around you that are helping you become who you are becoming. So this is looking like a really good month for you. I see more awareness and clarity coming to you. I see more work coming to you, but I also see some more rewards, some more fulfillment. And I do see some challenges that are more internal than anything. So work on those. Um, and by the end of the month, I think you'll start to be feeling really a lot more successful and definitely more confident in yourself. So thank you for joining me today. I wish you so much happiness and exquisite health and wonderful, abundant wealth. Blessed be.